Looking at this overall, you just compare the strategies of the teams in Champion Selects. Cloud9, I feel like, was a little bit advantageous here with what they did, because when they did match the roles, they got rid of the things that they were afraid of playing Maokai into. Almost everyone will agree that Maokai is a favorite tank v tank matchup over Nautilus. And then they also got the counter pick into Orianna. So when both solo lanes were picked, Cloud9 has slightly winning matchups in both of those situations, so I think advantage Cloud9 here. One thing that I saw yesterday, at least in the play patterns of the teams, compared to week one, is week one, everyone just smacked the tanks over and over again, and they weren't dying. Those tanks were way too tanky because these utility-focused AD carries, like, they don't even scale amazingly into tank killing later in the game anyway. So what seems to have happened is they've just gone for the snipers with lethality and just tried to shoot past the tank. We saw so many fights where it was just the tanks and everyone else dead because people were actually just trying to ignore them in fights. And the lethality builds almost encourage that playstyle more so, because once the tanks build 200 armor, that extra 25 penetration does effectively nothing against tanks, but is great against squishes.
Stardock again, flashing there for the auto in the slow. Pobelta looking to get it down. Jensen is flash. Good double ulti. Ulti gonna miss from Pobelta on the other end. And Contract trying to turn it around. Jensen does not. Contract. He's not going to flash flood. Kicks Stardock into the turret range. Flick play.
Orianna Resurgence, the Sorcerer Shoes, Morellonomicon, Luden's Echo build gives you very heavy burst in the mid game.
Ooh, Pobelta kick back again. Nice Warthog. That was so clean.
And he made that look
too easy.
Really easy. But that wasn't just Contract setting that up in the side rush. That was Jensen pulling the minions to the side of the lane where they had control ward coverage. So really making it difficult for Pobelta to get farm and then punishing him for trying to do so.
And that's manifested heavily in the CS lead that Jensen has. He's 40 CS ahead almost.
That's huge.
In this mid lane. Now with the Morellonomicon. Sneaky rooted up in the bottom lane. Dardock looking for a kill. That's a play back in, and Dardock, easy pick up there.
40 CS. Already has his magic penetration. Big item power spikes, whereas Pobelta is still kind of waiting for his. Now we're going to get to see a dive. It's tough to dive at Nautilus.
Well, let's see what they can do. Flame, though. Ulti, maybe no hope. Contract still doing it, but the code to the Colossus kicks in. Flame, though, does go down. They had more than enough there.
And that's the efficiency right there. First time Contracts flies up there. Instant tower dive kill. It is hard to dive at Nautilus, but Spectre's Cal, whereas Contracts is doing a bunch of damage at this stage of the game. Dardock trying to answer on the other side of the map.
Steals the blue buff and gives it to himself, so Pobelta still has the issue of having no blue. And look at the mid lane turret. That is an insane amount of damage that Jensen has done, almost effectively 1v1.
Yeah, I mean, C9 really starting to take over this game, and Contracts has been super impressive. Both summoners up for Pobelta, though, as Contracts is thinking about a dive. This would be a dangerous one, but they've been pulling everything off so far.
They need Jensen to go in. Pobelta does get moved back in. Now flashes out of the way, but Contracts chases in. Thunderlord's almost enough as Dardock trying to chase it down. Jensen takes tower aggro. There's a kill for Dardock. Jensen now kiting away. Dardock invisible, but the one auto's there. There's another one from Jensen, and now Ole's trying to take him down, but Jensen does have his flash and doesn't even need it.
Very difficult for Immortals to find their way back into this game based on the deficits they see in the solo lanes.
They will know because there's a ward in the back, which is nice from them. In fact, Sneaky forced to flash a Varus Chain of Corruption. Looks for another lockdown. Think he got it. There's the ulti looking to chase down Ole. Cody's son, though, is the target. Impact's going to lock him down. Late TP from Flame, and Impact's going to get one. Jensen now on a killing spree.
Couldn't quite get that Lantern as Impact was just bouncing him around with his Maokai spells there.
5,000 gold and counting now for Cloud9 as far as the league goes. Dardock, though, continuing to play aggressive. Good threat there for Contract. He wants it. Blast close. Oh, that might have been the problem. Kicks him away from the Lantern, but he still takes it. Hitbox barely there from the reach out to it. Now Flame chased down by Impact, but I'm not sure that's going to be too much of an issue. And Impact, I think you want someone juicier in the backline. Jensen, though, looking to chase in with Smoothie and Contract behind him.
Still want the chase.
Looking for Flame. He's pretty tanky, though. They're going to try and do what they can as Cody's son fires away. Flame locked down forever, though. And Jensen on a rampage.
Man, hard life if you're Flame when you flash Dredge line to escape and the team has no problem following up to get the kill. They kill Flame. They're going for more.
Impact straight in onto Cody. So is that position. Jensen pops him. And they're going to look for mid-tier 2.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a continuation of Cloud9 in week 1, except they're looking even better. Everyone else is still in preseason form, but C9 just feel like they're clearly in mid-season form and beyond. They're so clean right now. Breaking and hit before 20 minutes.
Yeah, this is done here, and they're going to go for the inhibitor as well. Why not? They know Immortals can't really fight them. Ultimate's still up almost across the board, and in less than 20 minutes, Cloud9 will start streaming supers into Immortals mid lane. Good play from Dardoch to salvage the Mountain Drake, but that's all he can do. And look, they'll be sad to not have that Mountain Drake. Oh, Pobelta's going to be sad as well. Picked up by Contract solo, perhaps. No, Sneaky comes in for kill credit.
Good guy Contracts, giving the kill to his marksman, says, I've snowballed pretty hard on Lee Sin. I got my warrior first. After that, my power curve kind of levels out. Meanwhile, we got the AD. Let's give him some kills.
Contracts, but Dardoch's very far forward here, and I think Contracts knows it. He's looking for a play, gets played back in. Might get 1v1s here. Dardoch actually going in, but kicks him through. Flame actually TP'd in, but Impact's now going to join as well. Hook onto Smoothie's not bad, but Jensen looking for that ulti. Jin going to open up as well as Contracts still on the right for a flank. Smoothie eating snipes there, but Impact looks so tanky as Pobelta eats the bullet there from Jin ulti. Flame once again, he's going to get locked down, and they're just going to take what they can get here. Cloud9 looking for a kill, get one. There's Cody Sun on the other end of the ulti from Orianna. Cloud9, they've only got one kill, but that's kind of all they need.
Yeah, kind of a slow roll fight right there. I did like Flame's TP to kind of section off C9, and that's a type of play that would work if Immortals wasn't down 9,000 gold. Because they are, though, C9 can just kind of brute force their way through to this second inhibitor.
And the bad news is that Impact had the wave prep before making that teleport because they got the lead as far as map movement goes. So if they wanted to, they've got it prepped in bottom lane. They'll back away, though, spend their gold, and then look to end the game.
This is a quick Baron rush. Immortals trying to pile in. If they would like to come back, look, right here.
Land. They're actually going to turn back over onto someone. Look at Ole's the target. Pobelta, good two-man ulti, finds Smoothie for a bit of extra.
That's a good start for Immortals, though.
Flame again with the redemption for Smoothie does heal his team up, but Contract trying to 1v1 Pobelta. Blastcon actually moves him out of the way, but Pobelta's going to die on the side here. Snipe there from Sneaky is not needed as Contracts get that kill. And Immortals committed everything, but that's not enough. Dardoch clip back in as well after the lead. Jensen going godlike as Flame's going to get dove on by Impact. That should be 3 kills as the Lantern's just out of reach. And Cloud9 going to stream in and end it.
Yeah, Jensen does some damage, I think it's safe to say, with that build at this stage in the game. 2 inhibitors already down, 3 people dead. C9 knows they do not have to kill the Baron. It looked a little dicey at times, but they knew what they were doing. No casualties. Super minions in the base. C9 is going to take game 1.
Immortals make the play that they really could only make, but Cloud9 with such a clean-looking first game will shoot down the Nexus and improve their record. This team is looking absolutely red hot.
Yeah, and this isn't against an Immortals team who had another week practicing with their new support. So Cloud9 looking even better in game 1 than they did last week. Jensen in particular, 8-1-4, held that 40 CS advantage all the way from 10 minutes till the end of the game.